hope you like the blue here. Yeah, it's not mine, but it's mine. If you know what I mean. So, 2023, new year, and this is how I'm deciding to go. I love this color. If I could dye my hair this color without damaging it, I probably would. Love this color. But I'm going to get started with some tarot first. And I just want to ask Spirit, what is something that you all, the visitors who've come to visit me today, what is one thing that you all should know about? Ascended Spirit Guide, please show all that's viewing something important that they should know. What is something important that they should know, please, Ascended Spirit Guide? Card that you got. The Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands card symbolizes that if you're not already to try to let that free spirit out of you. I know it's easy to stick to the 9 to 5, in that mentality of always okay, you got wake up, work, home, dinner, if you have children, feed the family, all that stuff like that. But the White Knight of Wands is telling you, hey, don't forget that you are a fun-loving, warm, free-spirited person that takes some time out to have some fun. Okay, take some time out. Make sure you take some time out to have some fun and unwind over this next week or next 2 weeks. And I am going to move on to see what topics we're going to talk about today. So I'm going to look into my topic jar. Alright. My fingers grabbed too, so that's what I got. Okay, one topic is, I don't know if y'all can see this. You'll see that, protecting your energy. Protecting your energy. The next one is, something is missing. Something is missing. Okay, so since I did the protecting your energy first, but let's keep on going. The first topic is protecting your energy. So protecting your energy is very important because, you might have known, okay, so let's take work, for example. Let's say you had a long day at work. A couple people, weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing, or slacking off, or you had some people that were trying to confront you about the pettiest of things. Protecting your energy is important because when you participate in their negativity, that negativity comes onto you, okay? That negativity comes onto you, and you absorb that negativity if you don't know how to block that negativity, okay? And before I learned what I needed to learn from my journey, I was a sponge, and I just took all that stuff on and went home feeling terrible and exhausted. So how do you protect your energy? So the way that you protect your energy is, and I'll probably put up some pointers so that you guys can see. So the way that you protect your energy is, number one, you have to realize what benefit, will this be beneficial if you participate in someone trying to get a reaction out of you, okay? How beneficial will it be? Are you at the energy level to share knowledge, or are you at the energy level to retreat and save your energy? Because it could be a teachable moment. It could be a teachable moment for them, even though, you have some people, your spirit bothers them because they're at a place where, they don't want to see others happy for some reason. But you can choose to have a teachable moment and actually try to talk some sense into the situation. And again, you could decide to just leave the situation alone, walk away from it, okay? That is also protecting your energy. Okay, so number 2, how to protect your energy also is to remember that you are in control of your body. You are in control of your actions, okay? You are in control of, the present and what your next step is. If someone comes into and invades your space and they're confrontational or whatever, and they automatically want a reaction out of you, you have the control to keep your energy within you, and decide that you're not going to participate in that. Okay, and that is putting up a barrier. That is putting up defense against them. Okay, and you can have all kinds of way of defense, like I mentioned before. And one where I just said you can just walk away, but that's a defense. Or, and another way, before deciding what kind of defense you want to take to protect your energy, you have to realize that how to put those boundaries up, because like I said, I was a mess before. I'm an empath, and I was a mess. I did not know how to cut people's energy off, so I was absorbing everything: sad feelings, depressing feelings, angry feelings. I was absorbing all that, and then going home wondering why I don't feel so good and I'm not feeling right. But so what you have to do as far as step 2 of protecting your energy is realize that that person's negative or weird energy is theirs. Okay, you do not have to bring that energy on. Okay, you believe me, I'm pretty sure you agree that individually we all have our own stuff to deal with, right? So that is step 2, is putting up that boundary and realizing first that that energy is that person's energy, and you do not have to take on their feelings or their anger, or their manipulative ways and confusing. You don't have to take that on. Okay, is when you start learning how to operate within your boundaries and delegate how you want to confront each situation, you will see the results getting better, and you containing your energy and feeling better as the days goes by, as you learn how to manage your energy better. Okay, and the last step in protecting your energy, of course, people can say, you might just want to keep affirmations in your head. Keep affirmations in your head. Maybe write down a few affirmations. You can say, I deserve to be respected. You don't have to say these out loud. You can just, quickly say them off in your head while, you were going through these situations, because keeping your mind preoccupied with positive thoughts is going to help you, contain your energy that you need for yourself, not the energy you need to waste on other people who really are wasting your time when they come at you with nonsense. Okay, so the third one will be to decide what quick defenses you can use. And I said affirmations, and another one you might want to do is protection, as far as the evil eye. Some people have the evil eye ring, or you have the evil eye necklace, or you may want to carry a obsidian stone in your pocket if you feel that is going to protect you, if you feel that you need to go that route. And depending on your beliefs, if you believe in the power of prayer, you can do that as well. But the main point of step 3 is to write down what your defenses are going to be, because at the end of the day, you're going to need all the energy that you need to get through your day. You shouldn't have to let people actually steal your energy. Okay, so I do hope that kind of gave you a better insight on how to protect your energy. And the next topic that we're going to move on to is something is missing. So when I was calling on Spirit to help me come up with these topics, when I wrote down something is missing, what I meant was, this is a sign for you to, sit in time with yourself, quiet time with yourself, and really think about what is missing in your life right now. What is missing in your life right now that is making you feel like, man, something is missing? What is that important thing or things in your life that is missing right now? Okay. And I know with it being February, many people say, oh, I'm not married yet. Oh, I don't think I'll ever get married. Or, oh, there's not a lot of good people to choose from out there. Y'all got to get rid of those negative thoughts. Seriously, you got to get rid of those negative thoughts, because that's like saying, can you imagine telling like a child, you will never grow up to amount to anything. Those are those negative thoughts. If you keep telling your brain that is going to be the result, guess what? Your brain and your decisions are going to act on that path for that result. So those of you that are, thinking negative about not finding, a spouse or being in a relationship, all those things, make sure you put, it's just like pheromones. Make sure you put that positivity out in the world, because if you think about yourself, would you want somebody who's pessimistic and always bringing you down, or do you want someone who's positive, who's motivated, who's supportive? What you put out into the world is what you are going to attract back in, okay? So, this is a sign for you. This is a sign for you to figure out what is missing at this point in your time, at this point in your life right now. What is missing in your life, okay? And this is a sign for you to decide on what's missing and to start working on that so that you can feel fulfilled in your life. And quickly off topic, before I was setting up to do this show, of course, Spirit came knocking, hey, you got to talk to them about time. We're seeing so many things happen on the news and on social media. You're probably thinking you don't know what to think, okay? But those of you that are spiritually inclined and intuitive and fortunate enough to be in touch with your spirit guides and be in touch with the dreams that you get, and the knowing, just your intuition alone, knowing that something is coming, I get my information through dreams and premonitions, and my intuition and things like that. And yes, something is coming. There's going to be a change, and like I said before, when I was setting up, Spirit told me you gotta talk to them about time. Okay, people are putting out all these things, the end of times and all these things that are happening. Okay, but you gotta realize that nobody knows their specific time. So while you are here right now, make sure that you are spending your time wisely. Okay, and just like they had the big migration of people quitting their jobs and moving to online jobs. Yeah, you know why that happened? That happened because people were realizing that, hey, I'm doing all this work and being so faithful, to these employers who don't really care or have me replaced the next day. Why am I sacrificing my life to do all of this and still, only having maybe a few hours with your family after you get home? And that's okay if you like to, work and all that stuff, and you don't mind, giving so much. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying for those people who did participate in that, the great, quit your job and migration of, quitting jobs and seeking online employment. When they say, we're the collective, that's meaning that, you're not the only one going through that. You're not the only one thinking those things, okay? It's just that we all don't personally know each other, but we are all going through the same or similar things. So when I say, when the Spirit wanted me to talk about time, now is the time where you need to make sure you are spending your time wisely with the people that you want to spend it with, and doing what you want to do. Okay, because between COVID and we had all these other things coming up, we got food recalls every other day. If you don't see what's going on, do some more research, please, because it's shocking to me, kind of looking at this, the way that I perceive stuff and break stuff down. Almost, I don't know if you've seen those time travel movies where everything is going in normal speed, but then the time traveler kind of slows down for them, and because they're processing everything that they're real time, and then they're knowing that what they know and then what they're going to go back to. So that's kind of how I'm in that process of, this is my reality here, but there's the 5D, and then there's those, in my experience, I can't speak for you all, but in my experience, there's what I am allowed to see, what spirit sends to me, what I can sense, and what I need to know at the time. And of course, as far as getting in touch with spirit, if you're not a spiritual person, of course you can start with meditation and clearing your mind, and start building that bond within yourself and with spirit to guide you to the things that you need to be guided towards. Don't be afraid of that. But going back to what Spirit initially wanted me to talk about, timing. Yes, now is the time to not waste time like it's nothing. Now is the time you should either be spending more time with your family members, spending more time with your loved ones, spending more time doing what you love to do, what you really want to do in life, okay? I know that, bills have to be paid. There's no problem. Yes, sometimes you need to have that job that will pay for the goals that you want to do. Yes, do that. But the main thing you need to remember is spend your time wisely. And if you got anything out of this quick talk today, that should be the highlight. Spend your time wisely. And I think that's all that I have to talk about today, and I do hope that you like this first little episode of a little bit of tea. Don't forget to check the link in the description for